Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time, we continued our climb up Oni Island, gaining a new brush technique of lightning, thunder, whatever you want to call it, and broke up Blockhead, and that was about it. We continued our climb. Is there something up there? We discovered secrets last time. We're discovering... Yeah, wait, no, that's not a secret. I know what that is. That's not a secret at all. Oh, silly me. Yeah, we dealt with the Blockhead right here. The first Blockhead, I will say, is actually fairly difficult. I'm indeed no match for you, good sir. Your eyes, ever focused on tomorrow, have led you to the climax. Of course, it did not mean our petty little races. A mighty warrior, who seeks the castle summit on Oni Island. The true climax of your adventure is close at hand. Toby never felt such competitive fire until you, good sir. Though I cannot join you, I shall send you off with a final dash. Scrap. Alright, good sir. Now, for the race to end them all. Make it one that I shall never forget. So first off, obviously you want to draw a cherry bomb in the completely wrong place. Also, you get yen for doing this one too, so I guess you can grind for yen on a lot more Toby. I'm gonna fail this one. I'm just gonna wait for him to finish. There's a Carnal Blossom there, but I couldn't see it through the explosion. I should have blown that up before. That's what I thought the secret was. I really should have just blown it up before, but whatever. Truly amazing, good sir. I'm so glad we could part like this. I hope my final dash pleased you, good sir. You don't have bad for a scrap of paper, and even though you're an enemy, I guess I should commend you. I feel so very fortunate to have such a great man as yourself witness my final moments. Hey, Scrap! Why are you talking like you're about to vanish at any second? I have violated the precepts and shall thusly be erased, so it is I who must bid you farewell. I shall now accept my fate for abandoning my duty as a gatekeeper. You mean... Oh, don't be sorry for me, good sir. This is the life of my own choosing. I treasured it, and no one can ever take that away from me. Though I may have been born a mere servant of spirits, I should at least be allowed to do what I please at my passing, for otherwise my life would have been in vain. I feel I shall not be able to guide you the rest of the way. I wish I had a bouquet of flowers to present you at this farewell, but, alas, I must part with you empty-handed. Please forgive me. Farewell, good sir, and good luck. Toby, it was more than a petty little race. Perhaps I wouldn't even have gotten this far without you. With that true spirit of competition you showed me, I can now face the biggest challenge of my life so far. The flower Toby leaves behind will be different every save file you make. And also, I think there's another bloody secret up here I never got. Yep, indeed, there's a shock chest, thunder chest. I love Toby as a character. You know, he is just a scrap of paper, but, you know, he's in the game overall for like 10 minutes. And they do so much with him in those 10 minutes. And, you know, I'm not going to say he's the most, you know, it's a character you'll feel the most attachment to, but there is, you know, some sadness when he does die. I'm going to save y'all real quick. That's a really weird way to say it. I'm going to save, whatever. With Toby's final race, we are at the top of Oni Island. We can look over Ryoshima, but not really over Ryoshima. We can look over Oni Island. And I love the atmosphere up here, really, I do. They give us 2 golden gates really quickly. I don't know. Anyway. I really love the atmosphere. I'm sorry. I'm just taken away. You feel that weird vibe of this place is giving off on me? It may be quiet now, but I've got a major case of the creeps. I know she's watching us from the shadows. She's ready to strike at any moment. You ready on me? Yes. Excellent. I can't wait to cut loose and go berserk. Let's teach that fox-headed wench a lesson. Looks like we finally reached the top of the castle. Now, where's that fox-headed wench hiding? The great Isun's gonna avenge Queen Himiko. A constellation? Here? I can't believe it could just shine in such an evil place. So, Amaterasu, you have crept into my castle like a sneaky little mouse, have you? By the power of Yami, ruler of the land of darkness, I, Ninetails, have been made lord of Yoshima Coast. You needn't have come all this way just for me to kill you. I would have found you and done so just the same. Just like I did to Queen Himiko. Yami, land of darkness, never heard of either of them. And I don't remember ever giving you my okay to rule Yoshima Coast. Yami is the absolute ruler of all evil beings. He is the ultimate symbol of darkness. And he is nothing like those false gods of your fairy tales. False gods? You're the one going around pretending to be a priestess and building fishy hideouts like this. We can expose you for what you are once and for all. We shall see, O furry one. Prepare to face the wrath of my terrible power. A power far beyond your so-called gods. Beginning the fight with Ninetails. You cannot hurt Ninetails initially. Let's try to demonstrate that. There you go, you can't hurt him. Basically, run away, dodge his attacks, and wait for an opening to attack. I love the setting here. How, when you go into meeting a celestial brush god, you have these, this sort of same setting, and Ninetails imitates it. Also, he poops on you. This is your opening to attack with Thunderstorm. Thunder. I'm just going to keep calling it Thunderstorm, probably. I don't know. When he holds up his sword, do that, and he will release these, like, spirit vow and things. Basically, you can use an exorcism slip here to, you know, beat them really easily, honestly. I don't like doing it, personally. You know, it's not cheap, I'm not going to say, but, it doesn't really ruin anything. I don't know. I don't like doing it. It's just a personal thing. And I have to take a moment here to praise Ninetails' fight music. I absolutely love this fight music. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game overall, and I have a lot of favorite tracks. But back to the setting, I love this. I love the lightning. Also, this is another one of the attacks where he'll raise his tails from the ground at you. I love like the fish with their mouths pouring lava. I love the background, the colors. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I like how the floor is like transparent, has its markings. I don't know. Also, Ninetails, let's see if we can demonstrate here. He has his own brush. He has that power as well, and he can basically cancel out your brush techniques, draw his own cherry bombs, do all that. I imagine this was a bigger issue in the PS2 version, or the PS3 version if you're playing with the controller, that is. Because you don't have a brush, or you don't have a quick brush. Also, this poor old wow, it's gonna move really slowly. You know, you can't draw as quickly as you can with the Wiimote. You can just go like that. You can't on the PS2 version or the PS3 with the controller. You have to draw a bit more slowly. So I imagine that was a bigger issue there. Anyway, the true fight with Ninetails. This one tail, I guess. You can see it only has one eye, and you remember Rao, when she revealed herself as, or rather Ninetails, as she revealed herself as the one possessing Rao, had one eye that was screwed up, and then one eye that was red, and one eye that was covered by her hair. Her eye was covered by her hair to hide the fact that she was Ninetails, because there wasn't an eye there. It was just missing. I love that attention to detail so much, because actually, I believe if you look in the revelation by King Wada, the Dragonian King from the Crystal Orb, or the Dragon Orb, rather, you can see that Rao, her hair generally doesn't cover both of her, or one of her eyes. So that was all a disguise. And I love that attention to detail so much. Anyway, this fight's pretty easy. You know, the pattern he'll generally take is hold up sword, dash around, and then do a dash attack. Just shield that, jump over it, and then attack. You obtain Divine Instrument, Blade of Kusanagi. Jade-edged glaive obtained upon the defeat of Ninetails. Himiko's death had been avenged. Amaterasu's tenacity had proven too much for Ninetails. The fearsome beast lay defeated, its true nature laid bare for all to see. In death, it was reduced to no more than a tired old fox. Oni Island, pining for its master, raised a din and began to crumble. Like a funerary offering, it scattered into flowers. Otohime, who were transformed into the water dragon, returned to the dragon palace, her role fulfilled. Ninetails' monstrous countenance removed from its master, moved skyward, transforming into a wisp of pure and utter blackness. There, it joined the spirit of its defeated master. Even Blight showed up, lending a hand to the fallen Ninetails. Pulsing and undulating, they intertwined in midair. Then, the black mass moved towards the land to the extreme north. 4 such blackened spirits had emerged from Orochi's corpse. Perhaps these two were off to join their remaining brethren. Left behind were Ninetails' words about the Dark Lord, Yame. Could it be that this formidable creature resided to the north? Amaterasu, sensing a dark presence, trembled. The diminutive Isun, who had accompanied Amaterasu bravely, felt a tinge of hesitation in his heart, for he had predicted that the journey would end when all 13 powers were restored. With only 1 power remaining, a tiny frown creased his face. At any rate, their next target was waiting in the frozen north. Their adventure was far from over. No time to rest on your laurels, Ami. Defeating Ninetails didn't bring Himiko back. But at least you can send her spirit off with a heroic howl. Bonjour, Amaterasu. Been on a little fox hunt over on Oni Island, have you? By the looks of it, I'd say you had a rather tough time. Was that wily fox really so formidable? Why, you... How can you say that? Himiko's dead, you heartless swine! Oh, I see. Well, I never expected to see you acting like such a little whelp. After all, Queen Himiko was resigned to her fate. Even you knew that, did you not, Amaterasu? What are you talking about? Anyway, you're the last one on Earth we want to see right now. Now get out of my face, you 2-bit prophet! My, what a fabulous mood you're in today. Your anger is enough to cloud the sky. See? I told you. That thunder is coming from north of Shinshu Field. It no doubt heralds the coming of storm. Well, ma chérie, I must bid you adieu. But first, let me leave you with this. A shocking zap, and it opens! Phew, feels good to get that one off my chest. And while I'm at it, I'll just make a little mark on your map. Hey, who said you could do that? Did you not plan on going there anyway, ma chérie? You know, in the direction of the evil that sprung from the wily fox's body? Okay, what are you up to this time, pretty boy? Oh, it felt so good to prophesize after such a long break. Now you see me, now you don't. Au revoir. Our business isn't quite done yet this episode. Usually, I would end it after a boss fight. But we just avenged Himiko's death. We have to do one last thing for her. I'll see you in Cyan City's aristocratic quarters. Alright, here we are, at Himiko's temple. If you're wondering what we have to do here, well, Himiko's dead, and she was the ruler of Cyan City. So of course, there's gonna be some sort of funeral for her. Ah, it's you, Amaterasu. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. This is the grave of our ruler, Queen Himiko. I'm sure your blessing would expedite her journey to heaven. Perhaps you could sprinkle divine water on her grave. Please, help her spirit to be released. Yep, this is her grave. This is some divine water that we just jumped in. Let's sprinkle some of it on her grave. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Being so removed from you had weakened me. In fact, I was very near death until your pure heart awakened me. I, Ninetails, have harnessed the power of her tears. Drench the land with benevolence. I grant you the power of deluge. Deluge. Hey, I've heard of that one. Isn't that a power derived from water spout? All you gotta do is draw the mark of Ninetails, god of water spout, to make it pour like cats and dogs. Now, what did that mark look like again? Well, anyway, if that power is awoken here, then that must mean Himiko is still watching over us. Yes, for sprinkling water over a grave, we have unlocked the power of deluge, which is drawn like that. This causes rain. That's the full finisher I thought was the full finisher of the blue ogre, but turns out it's just water attacks in general. There's your water spout tech 2 for deluge. So, there's our next upgrade and last upgrade, mind you, for water spout. We have fountain and we have deluge. What's in here? I'm sorry, I really should end the episode with that, but I just wanted to find out what's in here. There's a chest and one of these things. Yeah, but that was, we avenged Himiko's death, and then we watered her grave. So, I think that's a good way to end the episode, and I think that's a good time to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Yeah, next time, guys, we have 12 out of 13 brush techniques, and all of the pwn is available to us. You guess what that means? Side quest time! Yes, we have a lot of side quests to do. So, next time on Let's Play Okami, we'll go around Epone solving people's problems and doing a bunch of side quests for a bunch of stray beads. I don't know how many episodes that's going to be. We'll find out. Next time on Let's Play Okami, guys. See you then.